All right, so I see 3 rows. So the top row is a nav bar. Second row is this content. And then the third row is for these extra options. I see 3 columns because it's one skinny one for the social, and then one thicker one for this area, and then a big one for all of this. Okay? All right. Now that we have that, 3 by 3. So I need to add that. Cool. And now I have 3 by 3. Awesome. Now the first one, let's make sure that there's no gap. So I'm going to lock this down and say columns and rows are 0. Cool. Now I want to make this grid a height of 100 VH. I want it to take up the whole screen height. So that's how you do it. 100 VH. Boom. All right. This nav bar, I'm going to make it a little thicker. So let's go like this. Let's say 12. I'm going to have padding at 12. Nice. And I'm going to make sure that these nav links are color white. So that has a class of navlink, navlink, navlink. Cool. You can't see it because it's white on white. But let's go ahead and add some color to this. So grid, I want this first row to be the same size as this. So I'm going to edit my grid. And for the first row, I'm going to use sizing right here. I'm going to guess 80 pixels, maybe. Let's say 86. All right, cool. All right, that one's done. And now I'm just going to take a guess for the second row. Let's give it a VH. I'm going to guess the second row size is going to be, or should it be auto? I don't know. Let's see here. 40 VH. Okay, nope, that's too small. Something like that. We'll say 65. And so the row that has the 4 columns will go in here. All right. That's cool. Okay, now this column right here needs to be super skinny for the social media. So I'm going to take my first column. Let's just say 60 pixels. Okay. And again, imagine coding this. No, sir. All right. Cool. That works. So our layout is kind of done. I feel like this is bigger, though. We'll see. I mean, we can always play with it. All right. So we have our grid. Now it's time to play. And let's put our first thing. Let's add a blue. Actually, let's add our big picture. Notice that the big picture just takes up the whole thing. So I'm going to drag my big picture. So when I drag the picture, you're going to be like, of course Nelson would choose that. So I'm going to drag this here. So we have our picture. And I'm going to set this. I'm going to call it background. And I'm going to set this picture to be manual. So that way I want it to take up all of the cells. Of course Nelson would choose this one. And I'm going to set this to cover. And can I move it? No? Oh, I feel like the Falcon Heavy is going to get covered by the rest of the content. It's not cool. No. Oh well. I chose the wrong image. Hold on. Delete. How come I can't? There it goes. Well, we'll keep going. Such a beautiful photo. All right, so we have that, and now we need to overlay it with color. Natalia, welcome. Doing well. Hope you're doing well as well. Well. All right, so now I'm going to add my overlay boxes. So let's go ahead and I'm going to drag this div block inside of the grid. And this one's going to be manual as well. And this one is going to, right here, it's going to start at row 1 and end at row 1. Okay, I want to put that on top right there. And I'm not understanding what just happened. Row 1. Why is it so thin? Okay, well, keep going. And this is going to be row 1 color overlay. Or should I just call it color overlay? And let's get a color. I'm just going to choose any color for now. There we go. Something like that. Cool, cool. Why am I... Oh, there it is. Had to scroll up. Maybe I can just make this a background image instead of a inline image. Let me try that. Because it's making the page scroll down. That's why I removed it. Cover. Okay, that's better. Yeah. And if I go here and make this color a little bit less. Yeah, okay. That's what I want. Cool. Cool. All right. Copy, paste. So now I have 2 color overlays. But this one, it has the same class name, but I can play around with the grid because the grid doesn't use class names. It adds a grid ID to it in CSS, which is pretty amazing. So 1, 1. And this one is going to start at row 1 and end at row 3. 3. Why is it not doing it? What? Wait, it did it. Wait, I'm confused. Okay, that works. Oh yeah, I want to do up to here. Cool. Oh wait, this column should be smaller. So column 2, let's... Yeah, like that. Cool. Nice. Up, we have this 2 overlays, and so it's making this color darker than it needs to be. There we go. So the power of grid and manual. So the cool thing about manual is if you want to overlay stuff or put stuff in exact spots, then manual is pretty cool. But if you're doing a list of data, use auto instead. Okay, because when you go to responsive design, we're not going to get into responsive design today, but when you make this responsive and you have everything as manual, that's when you're going to have to manually shift all the divs around just to make sure it works. If you don't like to do that, auto's your friend. All right, so we have that. Cool. And now we need these 4 boxes. So I'm going to add another div. And this div is going to be manual. And this one will start at column 3, at end in column 3. Yep, correct. And this one's going to start at 3 and end at 3. Nice. Okay, so this is going to be flex because I'm going to have 4 boxes in 1 row. Okay, so in this flex, let's go ahead and put a div. And this is going to be flex child. And it's going to be extended. And this will also have position relative. So you might be wondering, why are you making position relative? Because in my head, I'm already thinking ahead about this type treatment. All right. So this is going to go to the top left. And so in order to do that, you need to do position absolute and then push it there. And the way to do that is to make sure that its parent element has a position absolute. All right. So this has position relative. And let's also do overlay hidden. So that way, when we're pushing the type outside of the box, it's going, everything that's outside of the box is, which is an overflow, will be hidden. So there's that. So we have all of that set up, and now we want to add the the color of the text is going to be white, and I think we're done. Cool. So now what we can do is copy and paste this 4 times, and there we go. We have 4 boxes. And on the first one, we're going to give it a combo class of 1. The reason why I'm using combo class rather than copying and pasting the class, or I mean duplicating the class, is because I want to carry over all of these styles that we've already created and just change one small thing. And that one small thing is the background image. So this first background image is going to be this. I'm going to set the cover, center, and there we go. Cool. I'm going to go here to Flex Child and give it number 2. Let's give it a background image of this. Cover, center, no repeat. And number 3. And of course, at the end of this stream, I'll be posting a link in the YouTube description and also on my Twitter. The clonable, this actual project, you'll be able to clone it and use it for yourself. Use it for a client project. Use it for your portfolio. Just learn from it. Build on top of it. Do something better than what I can do. So yeah. Have fun with it. Cool. So we have our 4 boxes. Neato Stevo. Pretty nice. Zach, hey Nelson, thanks for all your help. You're welcome, Zach. Yeah. All right. So we're here, and now we need to go ahead and add the numbers. So it looks like this is meant to be some sort of slider carousel thing. I'm not gonna do that. That would take a much longer time to build, but maybe in a future stream. But let's just add numbers for the fun of it. All right, so let's add some numbers. So Command E, text block. And this is going to, what? Why did it shrink? Don't shrink. All right, text block, and this one's gonna have 0, 2. And let's go ahead and make this, give it a class name of number, and just make this big. Actually, let's fix the, I'm bored of Arial. Let's fix the, so I clicked on selectors and clicked on body all pages, and the base font is not that, it's this. Cool. There we go. And now for this number, I'm going to make sure that the font weight is 900 or black. Let's make this huge with a height of 1 dash. There we go. And so this is the thing I'm talking about with the clipping. So position absolute to the top left, and then we move it. Something like that. Cool. Cool. And we can just copy this and paste it. 1, 2, 3. Double click. 3, 4, and then 5. Doesn't look good, so let's go ahead and keep fixing it until all of them look kind of uniform. And let's do that trick. So you can't do font strokes inside of Webflow natively, but CSS text stroke, I think there's a way, yeah, to do it. Thank you, CSS Tricks. Always a awesome resource. There you go. And there's our, wait, can you, okay, cool. So cool. We can just take that, and I'm going to embed this here, and we'll say style We'll say style, end style, paste that in, and we want to target this class of number. And we'll make this stroke, let's say make it 3 pixels and the color of white. Save and close, put the to the top, and it didn't work. Yay! This is number, right? Yeah, that's number. No? You would think it's that easy. I.e., no. But why isn't it working? I thought it would work. I guess I'm missing something. All right. Carry on. Style, number. If I'm missing something, let me know. Nelson, I'm having a nan message on my grid position and I can't drag. Yeah, that seems to be a bug or something. I know that the team is working on that. I try to recreate that bug, but I can't. But yeah, I've seen it pop up. Try to recreate the grid again. Make sure you're on incognito mode so all your browser extensions are turned off. I don't know. You need to make the text transparent. So only the stroke. Oh, thank you, Tomas. Oh, you're awesome, Tomas. That makes so much sense. So what I did was I took this and I said transparent, and then it worked. You're awesome. That looks so cool now. All right. So that's fun. Now let's go ahead and what else can I do? Let's add some text on top. So let's add another div. In this div, I'm going to make it the third thing because this is last. So let's just make it there. All right. So this one is manual. And we want to take over this whole section right here. Sweet, sweet. And we're going to say discover space exploration. So this right here, we're going to call it like main content. And this one we're going to flex because we want the content within it to be vertically centered. So this is vertically centering bio. All right. And we want to make sure, because we're going to have multiple content, we're going to have this text block, this text block, this. Ooh, this is interesting. And then this. So this is in a vertical state, not horizontal. So this is horizontal. This one's going to be vertical. So that's why we're going to do vertical. Cool. All right. And we're not going to start. We're not going to start at the top. We're going to make sure that we're centered. In this line, I guess we have to start from the left. So vertical, left, center. There you go. That's cool and all. So let's go ahead and add a heading. I'm going to add a H1. Oh, let's make sure all the text inside of this main content is white. Gotcha. And discover space exploration. Cool. All right. So this one right here, let's make it huge. Yeah, we're going to make it huge. Nice. 1 dash. Sweet. We don't need margin at the top. We do need margin at the bottom. We'll say 20. I'm going to copy paste. I'm going to make this H2. And this one is going to be visit visit the stars. Cool. And notice how it has this thick line right here? I think that's pretty cool. So what I need to do is make another flex box so I can put these on the same line. So let's wrap these in a div. So what I did is put a div block, and then it's going to have this heading, and then inside of there, I'm going to put in another div block. That's going to go before the heading, and this is going to be my thick line. And so this thick line is going to have a height of 10. Oh, cool. And background is going to be white. And this div block right here, we're going to call it like heading flex. Flex it. And there we go. And that didn't work. Oh, because thick line has to... Oh, we need a width to it. So thick line needs some sort of width. 250? Let's say 200. And I want to push this away. And they don't look vertically aligned. And I'm guessing it's the line height. Oh, right here. Heading 2. I don't need that. So I took out the margin at the bottom. Cool. And Thomas, you forgot to add the last box with the scroll down arrow. Yeah, I wanted to skip that. I mean, we can add that, but I'm going to skip this. Cool. Visit the stars. Not just playing around right now. All right, that looks cool. Yeah. All right. Next I need a button, a call to action, book your trip. Oh, wouldn't that be cool? Just think about it. You get on a rocket and then you see the Earth. Whoa. What is that? Thank you so much, Alexander. Wow. Have been watching and learning from your videos for a while, but I rarely have time to watch live. Keep up the amazing job you're doing. Good vibes from Norway. Thank you. From Norway. What just happened? Wow. Thank you so much. That's it. I'm all like, what do I do now? Okay. Yeah, a link block. Thank you so much, Alexander. So I have a link block, and this one is going to have this style: book your trip. Like, imagine booking your trip to see the moon, or oh my god, or see the Earth from afar, and just see how lonely we are. Oh god, I'm getting deep. Okay, get back to it. All right, so this link block, I feel like it's going to have. I'll just put book your trip. I don't have a graphic of an arrow right now. Actually, noun project. I have noun project. Hopefully this will work. Oh, it has an arrow. Okay. I want to make it white. Oh, I thought it would work. Hold on. Noun project. Oh wait, I should close this. Can I? Yeah. There we go. And then can I drag the? Sometimes dragging into Webflow doesn't work. There we go. There we go. I have an arrow. I have an arrow. And I want a text block too. And this text block is going to say, book your trip. And this text block, or link block, is going to be flex. And it's going to be horizontal. Oh, there we go. And I need to make sure that the color is white. So if you notice, see how this text is default blue? Yet the font color is white. Yeah. So what you need to do is click on that and then do a little circle and then put it back to white. You have to overwrite the default CSS. All right, no underline. Let's make this smaller. We'll do it like that. Cool. Nice. We'll call this arrow. And let's move it away from book your trip. Like that. And let's make the link block for book your trip a little bit bigger. Because we want to make sure that people can see what they need to click on next. Make this bigger. Cool. All right. This link block, let's push it away from the content. And let's add some padding to the bottom because I need a bottom border. Let's say 3 white. What is noun project? Noun project. Free icons and stock photos for everyone. Go get it. It's a cool app. And when it works, you can drag directly into Webflow. So, yeah. So, let's see here. Yeah, there's like a pro version and a team pro version. But yeah, it's so worth it. It's so worth it. Because you can type in, I need an icon that does this. And then you drag that in. And you can pull it in as SVG, PDF, or PNG. You can set the color of it. You can set the size. I mean, like, what are you looking for? I need happy. And then boom, you get you get happy. You know, even ice cream happy or yogurt. I'm scared to do this, but 2020. Yeah. Rain. I can see that. All right. Yeah, it's cool. Noun project. Worth it. All right. So book your trip. Awesome. We're done. And now let's do that one other thing. Let's just type in SpaceX for this big type right here. And I'm going to go main content. So inside of main content, let's make this position relative because we're going to do the same thing we did with the number, but with that big word. So let's put another text block, and we're going to call it like big word. And this is going to say SpaceX. Cool. And this is going to be font weight 900, and we'll make this a ridiculous number like 120. Okay, that's not ridiculous enough. 500. Yo. Cool, something like this. Actually, you can use VWs with this. I want this to grow with the screen size. So we'll start with 10 VW. So this is a viewport width. So there we go. Something like that. Cool. And now we do the thing. We set this to transparent. And then we go back to our HTML embed. And we add in another class. And that's comma dot big dash word. Boom. Oh, cool. Wait, one more thing. This needs to be position absolute to the bottom left. And let's go ahead and push it down. Something like this. Now it's crashing into that. So let's play around with opacity. Oh, dang. And there we go. That was fun. Uh-oh. I can't click on the link. Nope, I still can't. All right. The reason why is because this is position absolute, so it's floating on top of everything. So this link block, I need to make sure that it's position relative, and setting it to position relative unlocks the z-index, so I can make this z-index 10. So that way it's on top of anything else that is floating. So if I put my Yep, my cursor right here. Then I'm able to click it. Cool. Something like this, right? And now it's up to you. I'm gonna let you do it if you want, but I mean, whoa, Marcin, I learned a lot from your videos. Would like to thank you for. Oh, I'm gonna get emotional now. Thank you for your support. I'm banking these to help run the PixelGeek community because I would love, in a way, to give these funds back to people that need it. If you need a scholarship to like MakerPad or Flamingo.co or Rand's Masterclass, I want to be able to provide. I want to be able to donate to great organizations, non-profit organizations like Black Girls Who Code, and other organizations that need it, and donate it in the name of the Pixel Geek community. So thank you for giving, and I'm going to find a way to give it back. So thank you. Thank you. Oh my gosh. Marcin, Alexander, both of you are awesome. And everyone else who's watching, you just watching brings up my stats inside of YouTube, which then brings up the more ad revenue, which goes directly into the community. So we're doing it. We're doing this all together. Thank you all so much. Yeah. So we got it done at 12. I can end the stream now, but I want to make sure that I get to your questions. So as with everything, I'm going to let you all play around with this by letting you clone it after the stream. Wow. That's